are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. St. Louis attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Chet Steadman is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Embry Torres, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in, David Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Castilla stands at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. One and one, here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Coming to the plate now, Stanley Saito, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Standing in now, Manuel Ojeda takes a high fastball for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Santiago ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. 3 runs already home here. Very high, 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. This one's flared off to the right side. Embry ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs nothing. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. One batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jesse.
Set to get his day started, Jesse Padilla, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Embry on at first, nobody out. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back in standing. The 2-2, runners off for second. Popped him up. Andrews ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw pulls him off the bag. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Set to get his day started, Freddy Santiago, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 3-2 pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. Saito patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, David Torres, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. The pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to right field. Torres is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Leo.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Leo Castilla. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now, Tyler Coleman. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mesoraco over to his left. 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrews. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Now at the plate, Travis James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
One out, nobody on. The next 3-2. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Striding in, Isaac Pineda. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. James, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ojeda has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Eric Roberson.
At the plate, Eric Roberson. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. High in the air into shallow left center. Saito sprinting after it, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Stepping into the box, David Fernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the 2-1. Down the third baseline. Roberson ranges to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding into the box, Stanley Saito. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Manuel Ojeda. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Elvis Andrews. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Ojeda is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another full count offering on its way. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So 1-1. Left side, but well fouled. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. We play 2.5. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Chet Steadman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Andres moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Riding in once again, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Padilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Encarnacion in foul ground, and no one can get there. They'll try it again. The 3-2 one more time. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next to bat for St. Louis, Andrew Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2-2 the count. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Jay Roberts answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Leo Castilla will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close, as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Another full count pitch on its way. He spoils another one and will do it again. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Padilla fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 12, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. Five runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Ball 2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, Stanley Saito. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Freddy Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. On to first with it is Andrews, and it's in time, 1 away.
Right fielder number 20, David Torres.
Settling in now, David Torres. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now in the box, Tyler Coleman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready once again, Manuel Ojeda, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Torres on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter number 2.
Standing in, Elvis Andrews. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. James waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
In now, Devin Mesoraco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Robeson right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box, Travis James. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Digging in, Isaac Pineda. A ball and 2 strikes now. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 8, Eric Robinson.
Digging in now, Eric Robinson. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Right over the middle, knee high. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This one's down to third. Robinson takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Andrew Torres.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Torres. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Leo Castilla, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Padilla over to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Anthony Rizzo.
That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, J.C. Embry. 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Encarnacion over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Fouled away. Rizzo leads off first with 1 away. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now batting, Freddy Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Castilla on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Right fielder number 20, David Torres.
So in now for Chicago, David Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied into very shallow right. Ojeda is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Colin McHugh.
Stepping in, David Fernandez. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Torres is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 35, Stanley Saito.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stanley Saito. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Popped high in the air. Pineda has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Cards lead it 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Coleman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Got a piece. It's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box now, Travis James. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Saito is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Isaac Pineda.
Digging in to try it again, Isaac Pineda. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Full count now, 3-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. St. Louis is out in front, 5-0. So striding forward now, Manuel Ojeda, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. McHugh's ready, 1-1 on its way. Here's a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Well, they always end the 7th inning stretch here at Wrigley with "let's get some runs." But they're going to need plenty of runs in this one, as our line scorer shows us that the Cubs indeed trail by a bunch here on this sun-baked afternoon. Here's Elvis Andrews now. One out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Devin Mesoraco. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
This catcher has an elite arm. Well, when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Andrews, the runner at second with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a slider. Here now the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Padilla onto the grass. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Sale.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Chris Sale. He was a ground out victim last time up. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Eric Robeson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 2-1 home. Bouncer down the line. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher, Colin McHugh.
Robbie Buck will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Embry. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Jason Hall enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Torres. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. James goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, Leo Castilla. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, David Fernandez. A bouncer to the left side, to his right, Padilla. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs nothing. Striding in to start the ninth, Jesse Padilla, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Fernandez scoops it up, and there's 1 away.
That's the center fielder number 27, Freddy Santiago.
Digging in once again, Freddy Santiago. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Torres. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
All even now, 2-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
5-0 the final score today. The St. Louis Cardinals host road win number 40 on the year. Chris Sale records the victory, his 13th of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Chet Steadman worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.